Hi, this is Henry Chamberlain. Well, I'd like to talk about how BOMA is the place that real estate meets. And it certainly was on display recently at our winter business meeting. We had a record-sized crowd, amazing energy, went up to Capitol Hill with our messaging, variety of issues that we've been battling for a while, qualified improvement properties, depreciation schedules, Portman Shaheen on the code side, 179D on the tax incentive side around energy efficiency. Had a great time up there, over 200 visits, 300 plus people, went up to Capitol Hill. But a lot of other things were going on at that meeting, and we had a wonderful speaker to that whole political side. And if you're not familiar with Fear, which is Bob Woodward's new book, of course he's an icon, Washington Post, going back to Watergate and the Nixon administration. But he's done 17 different books, mainly around presidents, all going back to Nixon obviously, but also the Supreme Court, looking at the Federal Reserve and Alan Greenspan. His books, while political, are also just great studies in leadership. How do you put together the teams, different styles, different agendas, different personalities, and how do you put together a functional team and make things happen? Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't work so well, but it's a great study. And if you haven't looked at any of his books, whether you like President Obama, Clinton, the Bushes, any of them going back, they're great studies in leadership, and I highly recommend it. He's also just a terrific guy. He was wonderful at our meeting, very genuine, talks directly to the crowd. You couldn't hear people shifting in their chairs. So if you have the opportunity to see him, I would absolutely do it. We also released a couple studies that are on our website that I want to talk about a little bit. One is we did a new office market study, taking a look at buildings over 25,000 feet. 6.6 billion square feet of office. It's a $204 billion marketplace, 1,400,000 jobs. We represent a big floor plate around the country. It's broken up by the cities. It's really important to understand what we're doing and how involved we are around the country. We also put out a study. We did this with the Rocky Mountain Institute and the Urban Land Institute with money sponsorship from Yardi on B and C buildings, taking a look at energy efficiency. We're all going to need to do more. We're being pushed on that front. It's been a big part of BOMA for the last 20 years. This study really has some great insights on those properties and the things they can do, no and low cost, and ways they can set up their teams to really drive value to the bottom line. It's also available on our website, as I've got them in my background here. Also, just a quick call out to the BOMA Magazine. We talk about experience. How are you creating authentic environments and all the rest? It's also a great article on prop tech in here. But taking a look at that whole experience piece as you're being creative with your properties, positioned for the future, all really important stuff. We also have good guidance on the coronavirus. Obviously, that's something we'll be talking about for the next month or two, maybe longer. But we have great guidance, again, on the website. If you go to the homepage, it's not only guidance from us, cleaning and all the other things that go with it, but links back to the CDC, other government agencies. It's a nice resource that BOMA Canada produced as well that we're linked to. But we're all going to be dealing with that in terms of operations, tenants, companies asking questions about what should they do in their spaces and their buildings. Check that out on the website. And just also a call out, you're doing a lot in terms of emerging professionals, young professionals in the industry. Our new Commercial Real Estate Certification Institute and its CMCP certification, it's taking off because it's great entry-level education. Check it out. There are links on our website, also cressy.org. Thanks.